Look at that. Look at those. All right. Just to remind everybody, none of this is financial advice. It is just my own take on my own particular financial journey. And this video is just for entertainment purposes only. Let's roll. So I'll start with this case I got. This came from Alli Express. I got it on what was called the KTM Gava Goyan store. This is a case from it's a aluminum alloy. And I'll open it up in a minute for you. I've also got some bands. So 22 millimeters. Has a small hole for the pins. I may try to bore those holes out a little bit so I can take larger pins. I also got some 20 millimeters for the watches that I just got too. And I already have one of those black bands on one of the watches in here. I'll show you in a minute. So anyway, I'll open this case here, and so anyway, I got these two new watches from a company. Well, see, this one here, start off, this is a Seiko Turtle. I've already had that one all along. But these are the two new watches here. And they're from a outfit called BLIGER. B-L-I-G-E-R, BLIGER. And it has like a skeletonized face sort of to it. And so, here's this other one I got here. I already put the rubber on this one. It has a metal clasp on it. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. So anyway, I want to kind of go into why I bought these. So my Success watch I wear, and I look at it, I cast it in, and think how kind of far along on my journey I've come. Now I kind of decided, should I go buy an expensive luxury level watch? And I decided kind of against it. I would like to have one, but I just decided against doing that because I rather have my money working for me. So I just decided to buy watches that inspire me to and incentivize me to kind of stay on that path. So there's a reason why I bought these. So I'm not saying any names, okay? But these bezels on here remind me of something. Now they're not GMTs, okay? And they're not they don't have a date function. It's just a standard watch, which I kind of like, because you can see the rotor moving in back there. It's kind of cool. Another shot of that exhibition case back again. Cool, huh? All right, so these bezels remind me of something, and I'm not saying, like I say, I'm not saying any names, but this here reminds me of a certain soda company that I have stock in. And when I glance down at that at work or wherever, and I see the time and I see the bezel, I'm always reminded of my money working hard for me and my dividend coming in, compounding and buying more shares. Every time I see that on there, I say no names. I'm not saying any names because I'm just not sure what the deal is on here anymore. I just want to, I just don't want to make any trouble. So I'm just saying it reminds me of a certain soda company. Okay, and I'm always reminded how my dividend will keep working for me, how I have my shares, and that's what that reminds me of. And this watch here, okay, reminds me of a certain superhero. I'm not saying any names, but I really don't care about that superhero. I don't really care about his mission. But what I do admire is I admire what he does in his day job. And I'm inspired when I see this. I'm inspired of his daytime identity, and in the concept of own everything, buy everything, own everything, own things of value, own things of value. So that's what that reminds me of, and I think that looks pretty slick. And here's the back of that. So every time I'll glance at this one, I'll think of my soda company stock and how I saved so much money buying this instead of a more expensive watch, and how I can take all that money and put it into my stock. And then here I think of, rather than buying the expensive watch, I can be like that superhero in the day at his day job, buying and owning everything. All right. So none of that is financial advice, nothing like that. This is just me showing my watch collection off, and this is what I'm reminded of. Okay, none of this is financial advice. It's just my personal journey, my own journey, and how I'm kind of incentivizing myself, and I'm buying my own, I guess you could say, rewards. I'm rewarding myself. So this one here reminds me: own everything, be like that superhero, but not be still don't run around, fighting crime and all that stuff. Instead be the guy he is in the daytime, owning everything. And this one here reminds me of the soda company and my dividends and my money working hard for me. So that's what I got when I think of these. So anyway, don't worry about the haters. Just let the haters worry about you. Okay? Don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the haters and what they think I should be wearing. I don't worry about the haters and what they think I should be wearing. I just let the haters worry about me. All right? So see you on the next one.